Hey, what's up YouTube? Just wanted to make a short video before I ran off to work. This is a 40 something bow front tank that I used to house my spotted turtles in. I've recently moved the spotted turtles outside, and I've got Frog, my emerald tree boa, in here now. You can see the condensation in the glass, that it's a bit overly humid. I mean, it's not crazy because it's not, dripping humid, so I've got to get a hygrometer in there. But what I'm planning on doing is getting a hygrostat. Heck, the heat is, hooked up to a thermostat, that being the heat. These are the lights for the plants, of course. But I'm gonna get a hygrostat as well and hook up a computer fan to it. Once it reaches a high of a certain temperature, I'm going to, the fan will kick on and bring the, sorry, did I say temperature? I meant, there's a heat kicking on. The humidity, if the humidity gets a certain number, then the fan will kick on and bring it back down. So I'm gonna be fighting humidity, which is a lot easier than fighting an overly dry environment, I guess. I'm trying to get humid. So I've got some plants growing in there. I've got some Pumila ficus, some bromeliads, not sure what kind. Pothos growing into the water. I've got some Anubias nana in here that I'm going to be attaching to some of the submerged wood. I think the nana will grow really well out of the water as well. Got a few guppies here, but I'm thinking of adding archerfish and making these vent holes bug proof. So I've got some tape there. I just had some hinges arrive in the mail, some acrylic hinges that I'm going to be adding to this. All this is glass, which is kind of a pain in the butt. It's just all hodgepodge together, so it doesn't look pretty, but it suits its purpose. It will keep the animal in for sure, will keep humidity in for sure. There are a few holes here so that the heat can get through. But yeah, it's coming along. It's going to be the only tough thing is I do have to check this enclosure multiple times a day to make sure that he hasn't defecated in the water, because that'll foul out the water really quickly. I've got some filtration going there, but it's not going to clean up snake poop, So I would net it out, and then I'd do a complete, pretty much close to 100% water change for the fish. That being said, I'm second guessing the archerfish as I'm making this video, because I don't want to have the fish go through that kind of spike in nitrates from a snake fecal. So I may just keep some guppies in there, and you can see them swimming around over that white tape in the bottom of the tank right now. So this is bare bottom, and I may change that as well. Maybe put some white substrate down there or something. But you've got an elevated magnetic water bowl there for the snake. These plants have been growing for a while. This is all new growth here, so you can see some of the aerial roots. Got some cork in the background. This perching I added, right before making this a snake enclosure, and it's looking all right. It's just eucalyptus, and he just had a meal, so he's not quite under the heat completely, but a little further off. So that's probably, I don't know, 78, 79 degrees right now. The probe is just about at 80. So he's really enjoying something that's close to that. If I start, being a student of the serpent, if I start seeing him, sitting completely under the heat, not moving at all, I'm gonna have to increase the temp a little bit so that he can, get warm, move to a cooler spot, and thermoregulate. You just kind of watch the snake and, see what's going on. He had a big meal, so I'm just watching him for a defecation. I probably won't feed him again unless he defecates. There are a few empty planters in here that I'll be planting, like a trailing plant, so it'll cover up the pot. I could always disguise it with eco earth and some silicone. But yeah, we've got a little bit of land area here. If you remember from my previous videos, if he wants to go sit on land, he can go sit on, you know, quote unquote land. There's a bit of land over here as well. But being an emerald, he's perched at least 100% of the time that I've seen him. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. It's kind of a impromptu video of this snake enclosure. Just really excited about it. This is all taped in and it's pretty dang sturdy. Before taping this side, I was pushing up on this side and it wasn't budging. The snake's not stronger than me, so I'll be installing a couple of acrylic hinges here, and then I'll have a locking system that will turn into the glass here and also here. I don't know what I'm going to do here because I can't drill a lock into that, so I'll think of something, but I think it'll be sturdy enough with two sides and a hinge to lock this in place. So this will flip up like so. But being an emerald, I don't need to, you know, fuss with the tank too much, the enclosure too much, so being taped for now is fine until I get the hinge on today and also a locking system. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free. I think this is a safe environment for a snake, especially for an emerald. It's nice and humid, good for the plants as well. But my inspiration for this is an Instagram user. I believe it's called, man, I can't remember the name right now, but it's something about Paludarium, planted box Paludarium or something like that. But it really inspired me to get a Paludarium going, especially with a beautiful show snake like an emerald. But guys, feel free to leave a comment. Any concerns, again, I know this isn't ideal because if a snake gets sick, you know, there's water there, but you know, the snake is healthy, young, strong. The only concern for me is the humidity, which I'm going to take care of, and I think it's a fine humidity right now anyways, and also the defecation in the water thing. He's got clean drinking water, but of course that'll get crazy amounts of changing. Plus we've got roots growing into the water, and at this point the plants are really soaking up whatever nitrates are being created by the 2 or 3 guppies that are in there. So you know, having a snake poop in there for half a day isn't going to be too crazy. I'll just scoop it out, change the water. Well, anyways, I'm starting to ramble, so thanks for watching this video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, because you won't be getting notifications of any new videos unless you do that, of course. YouTube's been really weird about that. So thanks again for watching. I hope this video was a bit of eye candy, a bit of information, and yeah, I hope to improve on this enclosure some more. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye.